Good morning. Hello. Little peek behind the curtains. I have not had coffee yet at all. No capacity if I had coffee or caffeine this morning. But that's all right. see much of a reason to keep going here. What is up, you guys? Welcome on in. Welcome in. Welcome to the Positive Vibes Club. I woke up feeling aggressively positive, and that brought us to here. So this is great. We're on track. My name is Orphan. I'll be here all week. Hope you guys had a good weekend. It was a little bit snowy here. I think it is supposed to be more snowy tomorrow, which I'm excited about. It keeps doing this thing where it snows and it looks like it's snowing a lot, and then like the next day or the day after that there's no snow anywhere. So what am I supposed to do with that? You know, if I'm gonna build an igloo, I'm gonna need a good amount of snow. Is this still playing? What the hell? Oh, it is. Okay, let me turn this down. That should do right. That's probably good. Maybe a little bit more? I can't. That's good. That seems perfect. Wow. Wow, that's perfect. Damn. Okay. So yeah, weekend, we got some snow. I think we're supposed to get some more snow tomorrow on Tuesday. Should be fun. I don't think I have anything. What? No snow down there? Really cold weather on the forecast tomorrow. Jessica actually has to drive down to Springs today, like later in the day for a photo shoot. It's like 3 teams or something. Like, it is not a big shoot at all, but she's got to drive to Colorado Springs to do it. You guys should high five, man. Really cold weather on the forecast tomorrow. Yeah, ours was supposed to be today and tomorrow at some point last week, but I think our weather kind of changed for today. There might be a slight chance. In fact, you know what? You know what? This is an educational-ish program. Like, let's look at the weather. Let me give you a weather update for what's happening in my neck of the woods. Ooh, currently 30 degrees. Sorry about your water. A winter weather advisory. Surely that's not for today. Holy. Okay, no, I looked at it wrong. Tomorrow it's snowing. 90% chance tomorrow. I don't think there's any getting around that. If we don't see snow tomorrow, I might write congressman or something and be like, yo, we've got to change how they display information in this iOS default weather app. That is not all right. Exactly. It can make it count, you know, make it more accurate. If it says 90%, I expect to like look out my back door and be like, nah, yeah, I see it. It's over there. It just missed us. But man, yeah, let's see here. Let's do our morning stretches, and then we'll do our deep breathing exercise, you know, and maybe we'll focus on, I think there's a new Pokemon game coming out this week, so like we'll put all of our vibes towards that. I'm not gonna pick it up immediately, if ever, really. I love Pokemon, but I just like, I don't buy Nintendo games. I kind of like, I almost draw a line in the sand and say like, no, I won't buy that. It says Nintendo on it. But the game looks cool. Anyways, push those chairs aside. If you are at work, then be sure to follow along, because it will really get inside the heads of your coworkers. But yeah, just start kind of like shaking it out at first. Shake those hands, shake it out, and then just start stretching arms, you know. But if you can, while you do it, like just look like you have something on your mind. Just kind of like a little bit furrow the brow. And that's mainly if you're just in an environment with people, you know. You don't want to seem silly while you stretch in public. So you kind of have to like furrow that brow and make it seem like you're really working something over while you're working something out, you know, I guess. Awesome. I like to do one of these, you know, grab your hands behind and then just kind of like lift that as high as you can. I don't know how, but it hurts in the front. Weird. All right, so feet shoulder width apart. And we're just gonna go touch our toes, like right smack dab in the middle. Here I am. I'm down here, you guys. Working from home and my Roomba just started running and scared the crap out of me. Yo, my dad got a Roomba one of the last few times we'd went back. And he didn't make any mention of it at first. But like there was a night where we're just like sleeping on the couch because my niece and nephew both have rooms there, and one of them was my old room, so I'm relegated to the couch when I go visit my dad. But his Roomba is like in that room behind the couch. So one night it just kicks on, and you just hear like, and it's like bumping into things, and I was like, what the fuck is happening? So it like took me like way too long in my like sleepy stupor to figure out that there was like a vacuum just running behind me. So I had a fun talk with my dad, and he was like, you know, I should maybe make switch that to like midday while you're here. That was so terrifying. All right, you know what? Let's take our leg stretches just like a half step further and do one of these. Oh yeah. Oh, if you can touch those toes to like your waist, you're a god and an immortal. And I can't do it. I'm ways away. Ah! Other side. All right. I'm gonna sit down now for just the hand stretchies, you know. So stretch out those hands real fast. You're all typing, I see it. And by all of you, I mean Kurt, you better be stretching your hands. Did I completely turn off my music? Am I just between tracks? Okay. Okay. I thought I did something wrong, but now I'm nailing this. All right. Good old stretches. Man, I would love to switch the music over to the Pokemon theme while I do this, but I am not so sure about the Pokemon theme and DMCA stuff, so we're just gonna leave it as is. But after all those stretches, we got our energy up, you know. We need to bring it back down just a little bit. Just a little bit. It's like a nice little compressor or something, you know. You boost that signal, but you bring it down just a little bit to control it. So just start slowing your breathing down if you can. And just consciously think about inhaling and exhaling. And as you do it, just think of something like warm and fuzzy, like this Pokemon game that people are already mad at. That's coming out, I think, this week. So just, I mean, warm and fuzzies. Think about all the Twitter drama that is going to be going on with this Pokemon game. But look at the positives of it, you know? Like, somebody's going to find a game they love. This is going to be awesome. It's open world Pokemon. It could be really cool. So let's meditate on Pokemon, you guys. All right. Deep breath. And think about your favorite Pokemon as you exhale here. And then same thing. Deep breath. And then think about your favorite Pokemon's like type advantage. Like what is it strong against? Think about that weak guy and then exhale. You know? And then, let's do another deep breath. Thinking about your favorite Pokemon. And then as we exhale, just imagine like he's in that credits roll after the Elite Four, you know? He's done it. So then last deep breath here. Then exhale it, and it's your favorite Pokemon. He's just standing right next to you in an open world environment. Man, I feel great. That was one of probably our best breathing exercises ever. I feel really good. And I don't know, I guess we're on a Pokemon Fit or something, because that's gonna be our art activity today, is we're gonna draw another Pokemon, because man, we really knocked it out of the park with that on Friday. So if we want to keep going with Pokemon, there's like at least 900 of them or something, so like it'll keep us tied up for a while. Okay, Kurt, what's coming up for you, man, that you're really excited about? It's time to look forward and send some vibes. You got anything cool going on? Any Clown Town tournaments you're organizing right now? Hands very stretched. I'm like constantly doing this. I'm like walk around and just shaking hands. Planning a wedding? I didn't know you were an event planner, bro. Is there a piece of news that I have critically missed? That's awesome, man. Bro! Bro! She said yes! Dude, that's awesome! That's so fucking awesome! Congrats, Kurt! Dude, that's so great. That's awesome. Yeah, I feel like Dirty, you guys came up at one point the last time I was at Dirty's, and I don't know what you did to upset Dirty, but he had a ton of great things to say about her, and like a handful of great things to say about you, you know? Like, I don't know if he was mad at you that day or what, but dude, that's amazing. Congrats, man. Very cool. Well, I think you automatically win, like, most exciting thing coming up. I didn't mean to upset him. I bet, man. That's great. Well, that's awesome. I don't know if there's anybody else out there, but if anybody else thinks they can top getting married in a couple of months, I mean, throw it out there. We'll still cheer you on. Oh, man. Hell yeah. Let's see. All right, yeah, you know, you got anything that you're, like, freaking out about that you need extra vibes for, Kurt? Just the wedding. That's probably, like, the number one only thing on your mind, and it's both good and, like, terrifying. So, we'll just send you extra vibes twice for that. Hell yeah. My portfolio didn't quite make the cut, so I've got to do some extra work and kind of build a deeper repository of work that I can show off for next time, but still have a few projects I'm working on that, so just keep going on that. It's for user experience design. So one project I did, I had to build an app that was like a sushi menu. And then the next project I'm working on is, what is this? It's for a pet adoption flow for animal shelters. So I'm just like overhauling an animal shelter website to make it look like it wasn't built in the 90s. So some of that is just like creating systems for delivering information where it's like you can't just put everything in one paragraph in a body of text. Like people are gonna scan that and miss the critical information. So you have to kind of like break it down, put the critical stuff where it's visible, and just kind of stuff like that. So a lot of the pet adoption websites and pet shelter websites are just not great. So it's a design portfolio and trying to get some full-time work doing that. Because UPS wasn't doing it, man. It's not gonna work out. But let's do some drawing. You guys want to do some doodling? I think I have it all pulled up already. Did I not do it? I may not have. I switched to my Google search for how to find Mew. There we go. That's what we're looking for. You're gonna need some paper. You're definitely gonna need some paper. Probably a pencil. You could use a pen, but I mean, sheesh. Have we tried with a pen and just come up with some cursed things? The cat was the worst. The cat was really creepy. If you want to see the cursed cat, I'll find that for you after Mew. But man, use a pencil. You can erase. Your lines don't just interfere. It's way better. It's way better. So what you could do is just hold your paper right up to your screen and trace that. You know, put a little spot of tape right at the top. Hold your paper in place. Trace it. Go for it. You could have the world's greatest Mew. I'm not really gonna do that. So let's see how easy this guy makes it for us to draw. Let's see, there's a way to, yeah, let's do that. That way you guys don't even get the ads. Oh, I'm a genius. All right, so circle, and then the face lines and some ears. Not a great circle. Not terrible. I feel like my second circle might be too small. I'll leave it. I'm just gonna leave it. Dude, that's something you should really think about before you officially tie that knot. You better get that cootie shot. Alright, get those face lines in there. And if you press really hard with a mechanical pencil, you'll break your lead like I did. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Alright, it's got that. Oh no, was that the like... There's gotta be more. There is. I hate when you break the lead, and then it's like, no, I'm too small to stay out now. And then you press down, and then the lead just goes right back up. There's nothing you can do. There's not a damn thing you can do to fix that, in my experience. I don't know, there probably is. Alright, let me just slap these ears on here real quick. Those might be a little bit too acute. That one's good. I'm gonna make this ear a little bit fatter. I fudged it. It's not as triangular as it could have been. There we go. Okay, so this is what I'm working with. It took me that long to do that. I think we're okay. We're not far off, I think that second circle's a little bit too small. Maybe we can force a perspective there. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Step number 2. Oh my god, I've zoomed too far. Oh, whoa, is there no 150 and 175 seem very different, right? So that's 150. 175 is like double that. Just give me like 160 then. Alright, it's fine. This is fine. I can't change it to 160. You guys are just going to have to deal with all of these tags on the side. It's fine. So now they want us to add like a little torso line connecting the head and the body. Circle. Sure. We'll kind of do a little curvy curve there, and then it goes in front. Sure. Man, he's adding a lot in this one step here. So, I've got that. I'm going to do the little arm lines. Don't you forget the arm lines. And then a giant S behind him. It's pretty good. I mean, it's fine. We're gonna do like one thigh right there. And then 2 like robot legs. That'll be easy. Robot legs. You can do robot legs. Everybody can do robot legs. Whoa, why did I think that angle was going that direction? What? What am I doing? How are you guys doing? You getting this Mew drawn up? Did I miss anything on this one? I got the swoopies, I got the armsies, I've got the body, the torsos, and the legs. All right, so here's where we're at. Are we killing it or are we killing it? I mean, I think we're doing pretty all right so far. So number 3, okay, look at this. This one's not gonna be a very long process. You already have the guides there for where the eyes go. Okay, on to the second eye. I think that's pretty good. That's not bad. The eyebrow's a little weird. Let me try that again. It's about what he has, but it just didn't look quite as... I still don't like that, but maybe with some eraser work. That's what we got for the face now. It's alright. It's okay. Let's add some more details and see where we end up. Whoa, what are you doing? Okay, okay, okay. Look at that. That makes Mew's face look more like a Mew's face. So we're gonna connect between the ears up there. I'm kind of going pretty hard on this pencil. Poor guy. Poor pencil. So need to kind of fluff out these ears. Fluffed. Alright. All right, yeah. All right. You kind of chipmunk the cheek out. Let me draw the little chin first. I think might be easier to come and do that. And do a little bit of a chin. Is it wider than that? It's wider than that. All right, so now I just gotta kind of connect. You get it connected it. What's up, Dornellis? How you doing, man? I'm in the middle of drawing a Mew right now, trying to make it, you know, look somewhat like. Why is the golly? Why is it up there? All right, here we go. So now I gotta connect this ear, which kind of stops a little higher now. Up to the chin. Oh yeah, this is coming along. This is coming along. If we can make those eyes look better and then erase some of these interior lines, you know, my God. But this is the face after adding, you know, a couple of features. It's not bad, you guys. It'll get better. Should be using multiple pencils to do this, but I'm not. I'm not doing that. Now, make like a bottom half of a peanut here and just come straight down. I think we're killing this. This is looking so good. Are you guys keeping up? There's this step. We got it. We're doing it. Okay. Okay. So now we have some feet we gotta draw. And little knees. I guess those are knees. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so it looks like the first knee comes out about right here. Not so steep, Orf. holding my breath while I do this. Like the world is riding on my pencil strokes right now. Good thing we did our meditation. I would be freaking out. Starting to erase some of the interior line. Get an idea of where we're at. Okay. Look at us, you guys. We're doing it. We're really cruising through this. Still progressing in Zero Dawn. Really putting the pedal to the metal with that one. You still enjoying it? Or is it, at this point, just sunk cost, you know? Yep. We're doing it. This is looking good. I'm liking it. Guys, I don't know if I knew that I was so good at drawing Mew, but I am so good at following instructions. Just really killing it with these instructions. Alright, now we just add the little tiny hands and some toesies. Add some tiny hands and some toesies. We can do it. We can do it. Maybe a little longer than that. That's good. All right. I think we're doing it. I think we're doing it. So this one kind of has like a little finger that way. Up, finger that way. Little swoopy that way. And bada bing, bada boom. Cruising right along. Oh, we got the little toes. Yeah, don't forget the toes. All right, here we are, moving forwards. We got like eyes and tail to go, I think. Oh my God. It was exactly that. Okay, we can do this. Alright, so then let's do this tail. Disco, what's up, man? We're almost done here. I have to really kind of hone in this tail a little bit, but we're just about done, man. We're just about done, I think. Maybe I should bring that down just a bit here. Let's see. We're getting there, I think. I hope. Golly. Alright, I think that looks good. I'll have to just finish this out and then erase the middle part of the tail and probably color in the eyes. And by color in, I just mean with pencil. To make the iris. Did you have a good weekend, man? Just got in from a 6-hour drive. Hope the stream was good and positive. It is, man. It is. It's been going pretty well. I would say. Oh, we haven't even gotten to our travel destination yet. Which should be pretty cool. We're going to the Caribbean! To Antigua and Barbuda? Is that it? We done? I just have to like kind of color in some of the eye, right? Yeah, there we go. I'd say that's not really bad at all. We did all right. We did okay. Not bad. I guess I should really open up Google Earth would be helpful. I was like, that's it, I have everything I need. Let me set that up real fast. Did you guys end up with a Mew that was alright? Passable? Where were you driving from, man? What were you doing? It seems crazy for a Monday to get back in from a 6-hour drive. You're nuts. You're nuts. Here we go. We're on our way. Damn. It's at New Jersey to New Hampshire. Shit. So that's Antigua and Barbuda. There it is. Okay, cool. There's both of them. So it's 2 islands here. It's on the eastern side of the Caribbean over here. We're the Caribbean. So you can kind of like follow Florida all the way down and find it. Like at least 80% of their GDP is tourism. And at least once a year they get hit by a hurricane. So Antigua is more populated, I believe, than Barbuda. And most of their cultural influence is West African or British, European. So, sounds pretty cool. What's up, Jim Tom? What's up, Jim Tom? #1 Patreon. The patron. I'm gonna say Patreon so many times. That's the one thing I did not do this weekend, Jim Tom, is make a credit screen roll with one name on it. And I fucking dropped the ball. I'll have that by Wednesday, hopefully. But welcome in, brother. We're about to check out maybe this really picturesque place over here. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Oh, man, Google needs to up their game on Street View. Holy shit. That's really nice. Wow. Is that the same boat? Is it doing a perspective thing? Like every time Google takes a picture, it's just... Oh my god, it's everywhere! What's over there? What is that? Is that a little resort? Is there somewhere over there I can go to? I want to see to there. I want to go to there. Damn, I don't want to be in the water. Oh, this is it. Perfect. I was looking at the wrong place. Ha! Well, I sure hate water, so... It's pretty, but I don't want to be near this. I don't want to be near this, you guys. You think there's a place on this island that's inland enough? Whoa, did I just gloss right over that? Is there stuff I can see here? Come on. Why can't I go to there? This place looks nuts. Monsters definitely live in the water. That's why I don't go near water. Okay, there is a place I can drop over there. I bet it's a bad photo. It's not the worst, but what am I gonna do with this? Oh, you can kind of see mountain right there, though. That's kind of neat. The islands were made mostly from limestone and not volcanic activity. There was a volcano on one of the islands, but most of the island formations are limestone and not volcanic, which I thought was kind of interesting. Where else can we go? Pickets! Not a whole lot of street view, but luckily, people have their own 3D cameras or 3. Not what I expected. Kind of cool though. Really cool building. I've never seen like a cathedral in quite this style. New Mexico maybe, but only similarly, not super similar. Interesting. What does it look like on street? Let's go to the streets. Let's hit the streets. Boom. Yeah, just not a whole lot of ability to drop in here. I think total for this country there are like under 100,000 people. I want to say, I might be wrong about that. I wonder if I still have it pulled up. I do not still have it pulled up. We'll just say it's not super high. VC Bird Monument, take us to it. Take us to it. Voice chat, bird. Bird is the names of their political prime ministers, I believe. So they are semi like a parliamentary monarch or whatever. So they broke away from England in like 81, and then somehow after gaining their independence, Elizabeth II is still their monarch, but she just appoints their own local. I have no idea, man. They like gain their freedom, but it still sounds like it's under the Queen's thumb, which I don't understand the process of that. But these pictures aren't really super high quality, are they? Let's try to check out Barbuda real quick while we're here. Where's north? Where's north? No. I just meant north, you know, orient. There we go. Fishing Creek Bay. Yeah, there's not a lot on this one. Sinkhole Derby Cave. That sounds terrifying. A couple of airports, it looks like, but not really much development on this one. This may have been the island that got hit the hardest from, I think it was Hurricane Irma. No street view. Oh, wait, there was street view up here. Street view up here. If it's just an airport, I'm not sure we want it. Oh, man. Outcast. That's how we're going to pan out today. Look at that. Outcast. All right, you guys. No Street View. in some of these countries makes it really, really hard to kind of explore what the streets look like. And, yeah, I've got a TED Talk all pulled up for us here that I've watched the first few minutes of. But I think we'll end it with that. It is, let's see here. What is the title of it? I thought it was pretty good. The surprising self-interest in being kind to strangers. So I feel like that is really on brand. So we're going to check this out, and then we'll call it a day. But this lady is really cool. I'm sure she'll explain herself. But let's go. Fart! No, you're just in time for, like, the core message. Usually it's a pet video, but today we're going to watch a TED Talk.
My career started as a joke.
Can you guys hear that all right?
1988, New York City. I had this friend, Marlo Minnick, and she and I love making people laugh. But instead of putting real work into this and writing a play or something,
A little louder.
we just do it in life. One night, we were out with this other friend of ours, and we had this thought, wouldn't
Did
it
that
be
help?
funny if we set out a little
No, was that
advice
the wrong
stand on the
one?
corner? You know, like Lucy from Peanuts, that advice 5 cents thing. Then Marlo made a good point. Who's even going to give us 5 cents? And free advice on the street corner was born. We gave ourselves a name, the Advice Ladies, and we figured we'd do this just
Does that
once
help?
on a Saturday afternoon.
Oh, I can just do
We
this, I
lugged these
suppose.
steel folding chairs all the way across town and set up on the big shopping street in Soho, West Broadway, at the corner of Broome. We had this little magazine rack upside down as a table, a little vase with a fake flower in it, and I made us a big sign, free advice from a panel of experts. Now, we had an extra chair in case anybody wanted to ask us anything, but we didn't actually think anybody would sit down.
Is it still low?
I mean, cardboard sign. But it was
Let me
New
see,
York.
hold on.
The sign said free. They lined up around the block. At the end of the day, we were completely exhausted from all of the talking. We were hot and sweaty. We had gross street dirt all over our faces from the trucks going down Broome. But even after we lugged those steel chairs all the way back to Marlo's apartment, we all felt the same way. Best way to describe it? Exhilarated, pumped up, high out of our minds. And no, we weren't snorting anything other than
I think we got it.
on that corner.
Maybe.
But the high we got was that super energized kind, the kind where you feel like the world is a great place and anything is possible. That's pretty amazing. Sitting there in that corner, talking our guts out to strangers all afternoon, we didn't even clear 5 cents. But people kept telling us that we'd help them, and hearing that and feeling that really was this incredible high, one that ended up transforming me from feeling kind of lost and not sure what to do with my life to feeling like I could make a difference and actually doing that. The three of us kept going up to Soho on Saturdays and giving free advice into the mid-90s. Looking back, I remember my dad grumbling about the free aspect. You just got to make a buck, he'd tell me, worried that his nutbag daughter didn't get that working was supposed to go hand in hand with getting
Yeah, let me do this
paid.
too.
But what my dad didn't realize, and what I didn't quite realize, is how much self-interest there actually is in helping other people for free. It turns out that it's actually in our self-interest to be kind to other people. But as I experienced on that street corner, it's especially in our self-interest to be kind to people who are strangers. In fact, if you want to shrink your own problems, lock your problems in the house and go out and find a stranger with some problem and do some nice little thing to help them. I know, that sounds like the dumbest idea in the world. But check out how it worked for these 5 women with multiple sclerosis. Now, if you've got MS, which is a pretty terrible disease, we won't blame you if you're all, dude, you go help yourself. I got my own problems. But this researcher trained these 5 women in this technique called compassionate listening, She then had them make monthly calls to a bunch of other MS patients and basically listen to them complain. So, here are these 5 women setting aside their own problems to listen to these other patients' problems, which I'm sure made the patients feel better. But the patients who really, really felt better were the ones doing the helping. They felt much more able to shrug off stuff that bothered them and to cope when their own MS flared up. But here's the really wild part. In terms of their overall life satisfaction, they were 7 times happier than the patients they'd been helping.
What?
Now, it actually makes evolutionary sense that helping is such a feel-good thing. We humans evolved in these tiny hunter-gatherer bands of maybe 25 or 50 people we were always around. This was a seriously harsh environment back then, which is to say, going up for some fast food meant trying to hit an antelope with your spear. So, back then, having a reputation as a kind person, as a person who helped other people, would have made you a valuable person to keep around, because we all had to help each other just to stay alive. Now, this mutual kindness, mutual helping thing didn't go out with a loincloth. It's common in communities where everybody knows everybody. Even 100 years ago, people in farm country would do what the Amish still do, throwing what's called a barn raising. The entire community would come together to help build a guy a barn, and then that guy would help the next guy and the next guy. Now, contrast that with today. If you're like a lot of us who live in urban areas, it hardly seems worth it to even go say hi to the new neighbors. They'll probably just move again in 6 months anyway.
You said it, sister.
This is not a recipe for happiness. Not for those new neighbors nobody says boo to, and not for any of us. The problem is our psychological operating system, which is seriously outdated. Basically, we're living in the 21st century with Stone Age minds. So, here we are, psychologically prepared to live in neighborhoods, meaning an environment where everybody knows and helps each other, and we're instead living in these vast strangerhoods. Now, always being around strangers like we are is a problem, because when we see a stranger, we don't see a person we should be helping. We see a person.
We're just, listen to this woman talking about how being kind to others is more beneficial to us than the person we're helping. It's crazy. We're gonna be selfish by being nice.
And them. Us would have been people in our little hunter-gatherer band. Them is everybody else.
See if I can make
Those
these
rotten, creepy strangers. Now,
subtitles
this
show up
protected
better.
Us from both human invaders and the yicky bacterial kind. If people who weren't in our band got close to us, they could kill us or steal our stuff. They might pass on diseases our immune system hadn't seen before, and while it was all, wonder how to fight.
What was for lunch, man?
We'd get really sick and maybe die. Now, back then, there were no police departments, and the doctor was a guy in a leopard miniskirt who'd come shake a dried monkey's paw over you. But these days, we have health maintenance organizations.
Not enough doctors still practice the monkey's paw.
Usually done by Wall Street dudes in Brioni suits. So there's really no need for this hating on strangers business. The good news is that there's a way around our us-them psychology. Research finds that we just need to imagine that a stranger is like us in the smallest of ways, like imagining that they like the same diner we do, or imagining that they also have a dog who's silently humiliated by the clothes their idiot owner makes it wear. Coming up with some semi-plausible
That guy looks directly at his wife.
Is really all it takes for our mind to convert them to a stranger, what I call a co-human, meaning
delicious,
somebody we're
delicious
motivated to do
soup.
kind things for.
We've been eating a lot of kind of
Say
soup
kind things.
stuff
I don't mean
recently.
You have to buy them a new car.
Probably will
Little
continue it.
things, like noticing they've been looking around the cafe for a newspaper and getting up and offering them yours. Minor good deed on your part, right? Wrong. You've noticed a stranger, noticed that they needed something, and stepped up to help them get it. As a total stranger yourself, this is huge. A small kindness that's no big deal when you do it for somebody you know is an incredibly powerful act when you do it for a stranger. If it's somebody you know, they've got to reciprocate, at least eventually. But kindness for a stranger is like our free advice. You're looking out for somebody you will probably never see again and without expecting anything in return. This means that even a tiny kindness can feel life-shifting for a stranger you do it for. I experienced this myself one day when I heard this howling coming from the city parking lot by my house. I go out to see what the deal is, and I see this woman sitting in a parked car just wailing at the top of her lungs. I ask her, "Are you okay? Did something bad happen to you?" She said her father had died. I never know quite what to say in death situations. I say, "I'm so sorry," and then, can I get you a bottle of water?" She nods, so I say, "I'm going to go get you a bottle of water." And I run back to my house feeling like a total idiot. Her father's dead, and I'm getting her a bottle of water. How this connects, I have no idea, but I said I'd do it, so I did. The moment I handed it to her, it was like I'd flipped a switch. She stopped sobbing, she thanked me, and she started to calm herself. I realized later, of course, it wasn't the water. I could have said, "Can I get you a rock?" What mattered was that another human being, one who didn't even know her, cared that she was suffering and tried to make things better for her. Once again, this goes back to how we are living in these vast strangerhoods. We are just starved for the small kindnesses that would be business as usual in an environment where everybody knows everybody. Say you go to coffee shops a lot like I do. You'll see some frazzled mom pushing a stroller, juggling a kid in one arm and a tray of coffees in the other, who's headed toward the closed door. Give her the 30-second royal treatment. Get up out of your chair and go open the door for her. Especially for somebody having a bad day, a little thing like this can mean so much.